This is going to really speak to those who are trying to um, spring clean, meaning you have some inventory at home that you need to get moving. You can even do this with ordering online afterwards, kind of like a nail drop. It's kind of like a glorified nail drop, but I'm explaining the details. But this, for me, and why I did it was because I really have some spring, some fall stuff I wanted to get out, and posting my baby page was not really doing the trick. So here's how all this came about. I did not invent this. I'm sure other Color Street people do this. I actually figured it out through my lip lady, who I'm not very active on her page anyways, but I did get a invite on her nail page to a secret makeup sale. I was like, secret makeup sale? What is that? So the first thing that I clued in on is that she clicked the invite all button to this event on her VIP page. Now, this was her closed VIP page, and just like that in Color Street, if you're going to offer anything that is outside the norm of the website, it must be in a closed VIP space, a message thread, a text message, nothing that is public. Okay, it must be in a a private situation. So she posted on Tuesday morning, like at 10 o'clock in the morning, and said, made the event and said, click going and I'll add you to the message thread. I'm like, sure, I'll go. I actually needed some stuff. And I joined, and that evening at 5 o'clock, it was the fastest, easiest thing. And before I knew it, I had spent way too much money. And I was like, what the heck? This is incredible. This is awesome. And so I wanted to try to test it out. I actually scheduled this training. I knew it could be awesome. But I actually did this last night because I wanted to come back with like some nail, because I know how well she did, and I wanted to come back with like some nail statistics on how it worked for me. Because also people can do things that are fantastic and then you do them and they're terrible, or I can do something, or I can be terrible, do something terrible and be great for you. So either way, this is a really fun topic. But I want you to remember too, when I talk about the word sale, S-A-L-E, I always need you to commit to me that you will check your budget. You will make sure you're not marking things down where you're losing the value of our product and where you are not going to be hurting yourself financially. So I always encourage you and urge you to check your financial stats, your budget, before you do anything discounted, okay? Before you add a doodad, before you offer free shipping, make sure you calculate what is fit for your business budget for that month, okay? Now that I'm saying that, I want y'all to all promise me that. Because once again, like I say every day, this business is to help us make things better, not, hurt us in the long run, okay? Now, I am always my own hostess when it comes to every month. I start a new hostess group, like a link where I'm the hostess, probably every 2 months, because I don't like to cash them out till they hit $1,000, and that way I get a pretty white box full of free nails. So a lot of my inventory really comes from being my own hostess, where my VIPs shop my link, or I need to go place an order for cash and carry, I shop my link. So I'm earning rewards. I'm earning these free nails. I also like to keep, when I do bulk orders and people order, they don't always order a 4 set. So I buy 3, get 1 free. I dish out all the nails, and then I keep the free ones. I mean, I still give them the free one, but a lot of people only order 1 or 2. I make sure to keep the free ones sitting separate, so I know those aren't things I spent money on. But hey, I had some fall nails that I have accumulated. Like I told you a few times, somehow had like 8 Beijing beauties. I don't know if I had a, little paranoid moment where I freaked out that I thought I was out on Beijing beauty, but I think I did it like 3 or 4 times. And so of course Beijing beauty was in with the sale. So I did do this at a discounted price. I didn't do it crazy. But it was lower than I normally do. It's also my birthday month, so I also use that towards my you know, my twist of why this was the deal. But I'm going to get into that in just a minute. So this is as simple as it gets. I'm going to walk you through step by step what I did yesterday. As in, this started yesterday morning, and by 9 o'clock last night, 8 o'clock, no, 7:30 last night, I'll double check. Jessica, if you're here, we check the group thread and see the last time the person claimed something. I think it might have been 8:30 my time, or 7:30, I can't remember. But I sold 79 sets. 79 sets were claimed. Okay, but let me walk you through this. What I did yesterday morning, I created an event on a very simple, the picture was just white background with Nails with Amanda, my little Bitmoji lady who's really sassy, and that says secret nail event. Remember, secret nail sale. That's what it was called. Secret nail sale. And remember, this is my closed VIP space. Say it with me. Closed VIP space. And I created an event. And the event started at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the blurb was, and I'll share with y'all the blurb. And all the blurb says was, hey, it's my birthday month. Let's kick off April with a secret nail sale. Click going, and that's in all caps. And I am going to add you to a message thread. So they know if they click the word going, they're not liking, hearting, emoji, gifting, whatever. They have to click going, and then I add them to message thread. I am not a big fan of message thread. I mean, message threads are great. I use them all the time. But I always feel awkward. I don't ever mass add people to message threads. I get their permission. I want them to be there. By doing that, by saying click going, you will be added to a message thread. They know they click going, and I will add to message thread. They have no clue what the sale is. They have no clue the price. They have no details whatsoever. They just know that there's a secret nail sale that'll be happening in a message thread at 5 p.m. that day if they click going. So started off about 3 people clicked going, then an hour later about 5 people, about 10, and we ended up with 13. I think one of them was a stylist, which was fine. I mean, I'll talk about that in a minute too. At the end of click going, I always mentioned that it did say, this is for my VIP customers only. This is not for stylists. I do have a handful of stylists in my VIP group that were my personal, like original VIPs and things like that, because I normally don't have stylists in there. But it's clearly said this is for VIP customers only. So the only stylist that was added was Jessica, because I also needed to test some things with posting with her so she could double check me and make sure I wasn't posting. Anyway, so she was there and she was able to watch this happen. And but I ended up, so I added the people as they came. But after I added the first round of it, I created the group and I added the first 5 people. And I put the very first post. Are y'all taking notes? The very first post was a gift that said shh, and it says secret nail sale, and I had the gift going shh. And then they added and they started seeing it. Then I came in and I had a blurb, on the thread, a good distance, and I'll share that with y'all as well, and explained what was going to happen. It said at 5 p.m. tonight, we are going to have a secret nail sale. They will be a set price. They will all be a certain price. I still did not tell them how much they were going to be yet. They'll be shown in groups. We will also have giveaways. I did 2 giveaways. At the very beginning, if we hit a certain price point, I was giving away a gift card. Then we hit another price point. I gave away Alexa Dot. And then we hit those things so fast, I did a free mystery set at the end for an extra thing. And I did post my goals as we hit 200 in sales from this sale, I will give away a gift card. If we do 400 in sales, I'll do Alexa Dot. Once again, this is in a closed message thread. This is not publicly. And And with that, so they knew if they ordered and things escalated, we'd be drawing, we'll be doing giveaways. So I also stated, let me just read it. I don't have my phone. It said, sorry, I'm all over the place. I can't look at the comments. Y'all are distracting me. Okay, so I said, it's tonight at 5 p.m. I'll be sending pictures in groups of 4, and each picture had sets of nails. I'll talk about that in a second too. And then it says this buy 3 get 1 free does not apply, but every order will get a secret surprise from me, which will probably be a nail set or something I have already around here, like a man-to-mail-ish type thing. So they are not getting buy 3 get 1 because they're getting them already discounted. And I'm not doing this big exotic thing. I'm just probably literally giving them an extra nail set when they purchase or whatever. And everyone's getting a what do I call it? A secret surprise, because those who purchase or whatnot. But everyone who was in the group did get entered to win the prize. So they knew that buy 3 get 1 free did not apply. They knew they would be discounted. They knew pictures would be posted in 4s with nails on them. They knew there'd be at least 2 giveaways at that time, and I'd be announcing the giveaway at 9 p.m. that night. So basically, the giveaway was at 9 p.m. and so that was basically the end of it. So 2 hours into posting my initial blurb, I posted in the VIP group, don't forget to RSVP. Yes, I will post all the things. Don't forget to RSVP going, and I'll add you to this group. And every time I think I did that 2 more times throughout the day, and I think at least 1 or 2 more people did request to join. Someone requested to join after it even started, and I still added her, and she still bought some stuff. So, yes, guys, these are live videos, so they are always, always, always going to be here because it's a video, and you just hit replay, so they will always be here. So once they started, so I did a teaser, like, okay, hit going, and then I added in the group, and I did the update. In the message thread, an hour before, so at 4 p.m., I said, see y'all in 1 hour. And that got them thinking about it again. That got them thinking, oh, yes, in 1 hour it's going to start. 1 hour it's going to start. And I teased the VIP group again. So by 5 o'clock, I had 12 people in the group. Where you're just like, that's not very many. I agree. And I don't think that's very many either. But also how we do in parties, it doesn't matter how many people we have there, but if we have people there who want to shop, that's all that matters, okay? So by 5 o'clock happens, and I tell them how much the nails are going to cost, that the prices are all, and I did simple because I was going to do, certain ones are going to be this price, certain ones, I was like, no, forget it. I did all the nail sets at a set price, a price that I fit in my budget to where I was comfortable doing, and I set all the nails at one price. Once again, you do this portion however you feel like it, okay? However you feel like it, however it's in your budget, you do this part this way. I mean, however way you want to. If you want to add a doodad and not discount the nails, if you just want to do whatever, but you do this part however you want to. And so I said, I posted 4 images every 2 minutes. And in each image, I had 4 nails, and it had 1, 2, 3, 4. The next image, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next image, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or what, and I had 4, and I posted 4 pics at a time and waited 2 minutes and posted the next 4. So I had 63 sets. So it ended up being what, 18 images, maybe 15 images, not too many images. Like I think it was like 4, like by 5:20, I was done with all of it. Okay. Maybe not even that late, maybe 5:10. I have to look back at the time frames. So within moments, I had 63 sets posted, 4 per image. And on the image, I said how many of each I have. Because when I find it difficult is when people say they have things and what number it is and such. I can't remember how many they have of each, and I just claim it anyways. So on the image, I had the price, secret nail sale, and X amount per these sets. And I had two categories. One category I had one amount of them, and another category I had a fewer amount of them, so I wouldn't get confused when I was pulling things. By 5:30, remember it starts at 5, and I'm always late, so it really didn't start till like 5 o'clock, 5:05. I had, what did I tell y'all? 28 nails sold. Guys, this is all done in a message thread. This is not done in the event. The event is just to get them to click going. There is nothing done on the page, nothing done in the group. All of it is in the message thread. So there's no pre-scheduling or anything like that. All was message chat. If you watch at the beginning, I said I set up an event, and when they click going, then I add them to a message thread. And so my VIPs who were not in there have no clue what happened in that message thread. I took the pictures, I took the nail sets that I had, and I put them underneath my ring light and snapped a picture. I did that real quick. I slapped on numbers using the Over app, and then I loaded up like that. The picture probably took me the longest time, which is probably about 30 minutes-ish. From taking the picture and then editing with the numbers and stuff. Yes, a message thread is group messenger. So, okay. All right, so once they're all posted, I remind them of the giveaways that are happening. And I also said, so how they shopped was, that could be helpful. They list the numbers they want, and they say mine. They can do it after each image. They can do it all at the ends. People did kind of both ways. And then when they're done, they say, okay, I'm done. People said they're done and came back an hour later and bought more. So how they commented was they just put the number and they said mine. I'll talk about that why in a second too. And I also told them, the giveaways are coming at 9 p.m. If you're done shopping and you want to leave the chat thread, that is perfectly fine. If you win, whoever wins, I will still be reaching out to them personally. So if you left the group, it doesn't mean you don't have to be in the group to have actually won anything. Like you can leave and I'll still let you know that you won. So it wraps up. They're doing the numbers. They're saying mine. I did not ask for emails or anything. I just said, give me the number that you want. And because what I'm doing today after lunch is I already pulled all the nails last night. My lovely, stylish brown lunch bags. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to individually message them, show them the nails that they claimed because some were out or some I had a close enough one to they may want. So I'm going to take a picture of what's in their goodie bag and say, these are the, that's just one. These are the ones that you claimed. People claimed a lot. These are the ones that you claimed. Take a picture. I just want you to double check that before I send your invoice. If this looks good and you're happy, send me your email, and then I send an email. Then I enter in their email, make an invoice, and then I'm going to, it will also email it to them. I use PayPal, but I'm also going to use the share link on the PayPal invoice and share it in the messenger thread so I know they see the invoice. Then I will gather the things up, add the little secret prize, which I don't know what it is, and mail it out and get them out this weekend. Guys, it was so simple. My work was done 10-ish minutes within it. People commented for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, not constantly. There's only 12 people, 1 person, 11 people in there, and I had 13 in there, 1 left. 12 were in there. I had, minus Jessica, all but 2 people ordered. So I had 11 orders. One lady just had 1. Some lady had 19. It was a ridiculous turnout. I had 63 sets. I had multiples at least 2 of all of them. I ended up selling 79 sets by, I want to say 7:30. I don't even think it was that late. Like, it was super early when it was done. The hardest part was making the images, which was not hard, and then pulling the sets because I have sets all over the house. So with that being said, once I pay myself back, I can reinvest my business and I will be bonus qualified for April. And guys, I have moved 79 sets of my inventory out that I've been trying to do for weeks. I've been trying to do spring cleaning. I've been trying to, do these things. And I was able to do that. Half these women also, I realize they watch what I do, my baby group, but they don't really comment or do anything. And the ones who've been the most silent are the ones who bought the most, which I thought was very interesting. Some feedback from them, they said they loved how fast and easy it was. It was not haggling. It was not salesy. It was just, here's what I got. Here's the price. Here's how many I have. Let me know what you want. And then today I message them with picture of their order, ask for their email, and I send them over an invoice. It's that simple. Guys, I was blown away. And I talked to my makeup girl. I was like, it worked. She goes, I know. She's like, I'm so happy it worked for you too. She kind of, I don't know if she came up with it or saw it somewhere, but I thought it was a really neat way, something extremely different, and something you can do for your VIPs to really lose the club. Because I guarantee if I did this, because like my girls who do nail drops, they are my nail drop shoppers. Not one of my nail drop shoppers was in this message thread. So it was really neat to see that they kind of reach a different demographic. And they said, like, one person's like, oh my gosh, I love fast and easy shopping. This was great. Another one goes, this was so fun. And they weren't feeling competitive or anything. They just, only probably 3 or 4 sets, like individual sets, because I had sold out. But out of all of that, I thought that was pretty good. Only about 4 of them I couldn't fulfill. And but this really is focusing for those who have an inventory, who need to get this out. Do not undercut it too much. Don't think you have to give away the full cow, whatever that phrase is. And check your budget and see what you can do. For me, most of these were hostess rewards. And as John says all the time, these nails just sitting on my desk or the shelf isn't going to bring in any money. You got to get them out, honey. So really think about that. If you feel like your inventory is just overwhelming, it's taking over, and you want to get back towards online sales, we got to move the inventory. I'm not a big person to always do sales, to do things like that. I'd like to add a doodad. Y'all know I like a doodad. But this was such a neat way to move my stuff. And the makeup girl who I did it with, she was moving her stuff too, because they just got new stuff or getting new stuff, and she was doing it as well. And it was really neat to see, even in her industry, like we were all like, boop, 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 boop. And I was like, I'm going to try this. Okay, let's see. Cassie, that's exactly, I said you claim your sets that you want, and you can be free to leave. It wasn't too crazy. Maybe it was 10 minutes or 15 minutes of like boom, 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 boom. But I only had 2 people leave out of the original 12 that were in there, or 13 that were in there. So once they claimed, they could leave. But the other ones, they were so happy to be in there, and it was so easy, and it wasn't chatty at all. Like all it was is, I want this number. I'll add this, add that, add this. And it wasn't technically really annoying. Like it wasn't lots of things to read. And then once we hit the first sales goal, I said, all right, y'all have earned the gift card. I'll be doing drawing at 9 o'clock. And then 20 minutes later, it's like, oh my goodness, y'all hit the next one. I'll be doing this again. If we just do even more, I'll do another one. And both of those things, I did Amazon gift card and an Alexa Dot. I did the gift card for $25, and Alexa Dot I think is $28 or $29. I actually bought Alexa Dots on Prime Day or whatever, when they were on super sale. And y'all know I love to give an Amazon gift card. I love Amazon. But once again, those two things I did factor in for my budget for April as well, knowing I wanted to move this inventory and get it out. You don't even have to do a giveaway, but you could even do, hey, if we hit this, I'll give away a set. Or if we hit this, I'll give away a nail care bundle, and it'll be a file stick and some cuticle stick type thing. Like, it can be just stuff you have lying around, or don't do a giveaway at all. You don't have to. Make sure you check your budget first. Let's see. Yes, so they can leave the thread once they leave. Tips on building inventory. Kelly, hey, Kelly's one of my new gals. I love seeing you here. Really, over time, being my own hostess really did build my inventory, because I would keep a party open till $1,000, and I would cash out as the hostess, and you get a lot of nails. So when you have your launch party, you have it to where you're your hostess, and then you share that same link for the next, I think 60 days, our links stay open 60 or 90 days, 60 days, I can't remember. And you share that link with your VIPs or whoever's going to shop. And so that party, that volume will go up really quickly. And then that way you will have, you get lots of nail sets. They very quickly get rolling. I also like to do wish list, and there's a great training I did last year on wish list. And it really takes the catalog and ask your customers what colors they like. Like, they click which ones they all like. If they had all the money in the world, which nails would they wish to have? And you can see kind of where they go. And then during the beginning of the pandemic last year, I started carrying more inventory. I think all of us did, because things were so low and working out of our homes and the shippings and all these things. And now I'm leaning towards going back online, where they shop online, and then I just send the thank yous and stuff. But for a good year or so, people have been shopping, as you know, shopping my stock, and then I package it up and mail it. And my thing too, though, is I joined Color Street to get out of debt that I put us in from a debt from other companies I was in. And so I always am very cautious before I buy any inventory to make sure I can sell it before I buy it. And I did a training, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, called Sell It Before You Buy It, or something like that. But building inventory, those hostess rewards add up really, really quick. And all of a sudden, you have a beautiful white box full of nails that you earned for free, which is very, very fun. I'm not going to say how much I sold them for. They weren't ridiculously crazy. They weren't, super, super cheap. I could have done a little more, but it was my birthday, so I did lower it. But I'm not going to say out loud, because I want people to find their own price point that works for them. A lot of times, if you hear what someone does, you're so stuck in your head with that. And, and then I want people to create their own, and what fits with them. But it wasn't super crazy by any means. That's it. It's really simple. Let me synopsis it up. Yesterday I posted an event. I created an event that said secret nail sale, comment going, and I will add you to a message thread. And then I added them, and then I had the blurbs I'll share with y'all. And then I posted in the message thread the cost of the images, cost of the sets, and how many I had. And they claimed it by saying the numbers and mine. And then when they're done, they were done, and they could stay or they could leave. I did giveaways in there once we hit a certain number. And then I announced the giveaways. Oh, there's some apps that I found last night from my makeup girl too. And if you go to, I'm an Apple phone person, so if you go to the App Store, you can find free wheel spinner things. And all you do is enter in the names, and you hit spin, and it does it on your phone. So you can screen record it, screenshot it, and y'all know I love the phone. And it was so simple, so easy, and it was free. It was great. I didn't have to get my computer out. I could just do it on the phone. I didn't know those apps existed. I'm probably way behind on times. So then I drew the winners, and then that was it. And then today I am going to take a picture of what's in their lovely lunch bag and say, these are what I have claimed for you. I want you to double check, and I will then ask their email and then invoice them, but also send their invoice link to the message thread so I know they get it. And that was it. Guys, I'm so fast. 78 sets, just right out the window. So it was great. So these things, I think, they're not things you do all the time. You want them for a fun occasion, something to try and see how it works. And if it doesn't work, you can try it again in a few months. If it did work really well, like I'll probably do this again, like in July or something. I'll give it a few months. I wouldn't do this all the time because I also don't believe in always discounting our nails because our nails are already such a really, really good price. And I did not let them do the buy three, get one because they were discounted. If that makes any sense. I definitely have to give a shout out to my lip girl because I stole all of this from her. I literally copied and pasted into my notes what she posted, and then I tweaked it, obviously, for us, and made it my own. And like her gift card and her giveaways were much bigger than mine were, but her product is also probably double, triple what our product is. And so I definitely brought it down. I even had John percent out for me. It's like, well, if this is originally this price, what is she discounting it at? And I was like, oh, well, on nails, that'd be a lot. I mean, that's a big discount. I mean, I wanted it to be a sale, but I also didn't want it to be as big as what she was doing. And I mean, in that company, I know that company, their company, it's pricey. So you can kind of go down a lot easier on that. But I was like, yeah, that's too much. That's it. I will share some blurbs, and I am not going to put what I put them at on the blurb because I really do want y'all to individually assess what is best for you. But remember, these are really good nails. Are already at a good price point. You don't have to be crazy, crazy, crazy to get them out the door. Okay. But a sale every now and then is fun. And if it's in your budget, for me, it's getting these fall nails out. It's getting these Hostess Rewards nails out and making some money. So I've just looking at them sitting on I'm looking at them on my floor right now because it's a mess. So always check your budget. And the sales even have to be a technical a money sale. It can even be adding a doodad to things, or if they buy one, you can add this thing to it or whatever. But as always, check what you can do and make it work for you and your business, and don't compare yours to other people. But hope you try this idea. It was really fun, really quick, fast, easy shopping was the word of the night, and they loved it. So, all right, I've talked way too long. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so sorry. We will talk soon. I love y'all. Have a great weekend, and we will chat probably Monday. Bye, guys.